Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. Tanja here. It is Friday, the 13th of December. How are you? Great to have your company here. If I haven't met you yet, I am a peak performance specialist, particularly for real estate and property professionals. Kate Ashton, good morning. Fiona Knight, good morning to you, my love. Hey, Chris Cotton, great to have you here. Everything that I do is designed to give you access to be happy and deeply fulfilled, achieving your potential in the least amount of time. I want to start by saying thank you to you for joining in and tuning in. G'day, Erin. G'day, Mads. And I also, especially if you're in real estate, but I also want to welcome all the people that are non-real estate professionals that jump on and get some gold for themselves. Hey, Greg, how are you, champ? Thanks for your ho, ho, ho picture this morning. So first of all, I just want to start with, how are you? How are you feeling this morning? I am feeling amazing. I have had the most phenomenal week. We have a plethora of new business coming through every single day. It's been quite extraordinary. I've had a beautiful week of honoring myself and just doing great things. And my cup is full. And when your cup is full, you can give to others. Hey, Andrew, Michelle, great to have you here. Good morning, my love. Thank you for your beautiful message. I did leave you a message last night and I just kept talking, forgot it was Instagram and it stops after a certain amount of time. So I will respond to you later today. Hey, Sydney property team. Whoop, I'll be calling you today too, my love. How awesome. So what is Rapid Fire Friday? So Rapid Fire Friday is where I reflect on the top peak performance coaching sessions for the week and just share with you some insights, tools, tips, and strategies that you can adopt into yourself and your life. And so if you're not driving, grab a pen and paper and hopefully you'll get some stuff that you can write down and apply. If you're driving, just listen. Now, wherever you are, if you can type in live, if you're watching this live, or record, just so I know when this message is connecting with you. Also, if you're not driving, just type in one word. How are you feeling this morning? One word to describe how you're feeling. I'm feeling amazing. Yes, good morning, beautiful Michelle. Woo, okay. So the first lesson I want to share this morning is that your energy absolutely influences your income. Your energy influences your income. So I do pretty awesome of possibility and opportunity and bookings and income coming. Why? Because I'm always working on myself and I'm clearing out that which does not serve me. Does that make sense? Complete. Oh, Greg's complete. So Greg, this is your last day of work for 2019. Is that what your ho 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 post meant? So I want to share a brief story about a new client of mine that signed up recently this financial year. Hey, Melba, she has written just over 300,000, but when she started coaching, she just had lost all mojo. She was avoiding going into the office. She was avoiding prospecting. She was avoiding making calls. She was in a complete loss of power. And typically it was because there was another colleague that in a staff meeting kind of said something publicly that was really not nice and offensive. She quite to heart, and it wasn't the first time that this has happened. So consider that in life you can be in one of two areas. You've heard me say this before. You can be really empowered or you can be disempowered. Fair to say this woman was completely disempowered. Now she's a phenomenal woman who's got a lot of history in real estate, very, very good at what she does, but she was just complete victimhood and very, very close to quitting the industry. So my coaching to her 2 weeks ago was to actually go and have a courageous conversation to the woman that said what she said. And just to not blame her, not to shame her, but just to say, hey, listen, I need to complete something with you. When we were in the team meeting and you made this comment, it really embarrassed me and it made me feel X, Y, Z. And what I'm committed to in this working environment is that we work well together and we support one another and we help each other grow. And that just did not fulfill that. So is there anything that you want to say to me to complete anything, or is there anything I've done? Like, let's get this clear. Without going into the details of the conversation, the woman was quite receptive and she actually apologized. Good morning, Emily. Let me know. Michelle's feeling alive. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, I can absolutely relate, my love. So the woman was, hey, the holistic home, the woman was actually quite apologetic and really got the impact of her poor communication. And then my client, I also said, and I'd like you to address it with your principal, because it happened in a team environment. So she went and spoke to the principal as well. And hey, Grant Mullen, how are you, champ? And so she just said, this happened in a public area, forum, and it was really not cool. And you didn't kind of say anything about it. And his words were, yeah, I thought it was a low blow and a bit rough. And she's like, why didn't you address it? Why didn't you say anything? Remember, leaders especially, the standard you walk past is the standard you accept. If something goes on in your business and you don't address it, you don't say anything, you are condoning that behavior and you are setting that as the status quo. Then it's going to be much harder for you to dig yourself and your team out of poor behavior and crap performance and low morale and shitty culture. I'm lit. Oh my God, you're such a groove master, aren't you? I'm glad you're lit, buddy. And so that's it. Like, the standard you walk past is the standard you accept. And leaders have the privilege, but also the deep and great responsibility to always be raising the standards for their people. So here's what actually happened. I think it was the next day, the leader called a team meeting and just, without pulling any individuals out, just really declared the kind of environment that he wants to create. Said that this is now a zero bullying zone, zero harassment zone, and that if anyone has any situation with someone, that they really need to go and address it and clear it up. Irene, I'm still hanging for that coffee, my love. I'm going to ride my new bike over to your place when I get it, which is very soon. I love you, beautiful. Hope your garden is blossoming as always. And then here's the best part. Think about it. This woman was completely disempowered, avoiding prospecting, avoiding taking the actions, avoiding going into work, and seriously about to quit real estate. Yet she's written $300,000 in the first 5 months and is well on track to write $600K for the end of the financial year plus, right? Anytime, says Irene. I love you. Thank you. Say hi to Harry for me. And as soon as she had that conversation with both her colleague and the principal, and the air was clear, boom, she lands a $3 million listing. Now, is that coincidence? You bet. You know when people say, oh, there's no coincidence. Coincidence actually means to coincide, where things come together. I would love you to ponder today on whatever is happening in your external reality is a complete 100% reflection of your internal landscape. So instant magnification, instant attraction, instant manifestation of a $3 million property. Now this client, after one session and one coaching component around this, is like going in, is influencing the whole environment, is prospecting, has leads, and is well on her way to make over 600K. Completely different woman, absolutely in her power. So I'd love to know what resonates with you around this. What do you hear for yourself? Have you got areas of your life, either conversations that you've had with people that are incomplete, something that's occurred for you at work that you're operating on top of, a dynamic with someone that you just pretend is, but it's the people for you? What would it take for you to be courageous and actually have a conversation about your truth without blaming and shaming, but just saying, you know what, this has happened between us and it doesn't feel good. And I'm just really committed that we clear the air and move in a direction that serves us both. Hey, Amy. And, and this is how I feel about it. Like, that takes courage. But courage is the doorknob to the door of vulnerability, which will, if you open, you'll actually be able to achieve your greatness. So take a look for yourself. Is there any relationship, work environment, situation, past or current, that is putting you in a disempowered state? And how are you choosing to stay and seek residence in that domain? Hey, Jasmine Scott, great to have you here, my love. And what can you hear for yourself? So shift that energy and then bam, look at that, straight into good. So The other thing that was a real key theme for my clients this week is, and I've said this to them, we are just not conditioned for excellence. I may have said this last Friday, meaning we have things that we want, whether it's to lose weight, to save money, to have a great relationship, to grow our business, to expand our influence, to renovate the house, whatever you desire. Yet a dream without a plan is just a wish. So if you're just dreaming and wishing and you don't have a plan, A, but then B, you're not showing up and taking the actions to fulfill on that plan, you're just going to have pipe dreams and you're just going to have a lot of potential unfulfilled. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm talking about? And is this resonating with you? By the way, how's the reception, Greg, on Facebook? Because we have NBN, and I'm hoping, actually, Grant, you're always good at telling me whether we were pixelated or not. So if you are wanting to achieve great results for yourself in any of the spokes of the wheel of life, being health, wealth, good on you, Amy, thank you, health, wealth, family and friends relationships, your personal growth for yourself, your business, your spirituality and contribution, and your just your lifestyle, then you've got to take a look at what actions are you taking. And it's really critical because it's been ordinary for me anyway. What does that mean? It's been ordinary for me anyway. I don't know what that means. Can you tell me a bit more about that? Just letting you know, still pixelating a little. Oh man, that is not good, man. Okay. I don't know what to do about that, but a little is better than a lot. Okay, so we have to have a plan or a simple strategy, and then we've got to show up and practice being conditioned for excellence. So there's actually 5 steps to confidence, meaning unconscious competence. Like unconscious incompetence, you don't know what you don't know. Conscious incompetence, you have awareness of a skill gap that you have or a quality that you aren't practicing. You have conscious competence is when you're practicing this new skill. Then you have unconscious competence, which is where you have become habitual because you've been consistently practicing. And then the 5th step to confidence is when you're up at confidence and mastery, where you've got 10,000 hours full-time practice doing something. My job as a coach is to get people from step 2 or step 1. They don't know what they don't know. You don't know what's blocking you. You don't know what's going on in your subconscious mind that is sabotaging your success. It's fading in and out, 6 out of 10. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, that's what you mean. It's been ordinary, Greg, the reception. Oh, bugger. I've got full reception here, so I'm sorry about that, guys. So my job as a coach is to take people from what they don't know, they don't even know what's sabotaging their success, into a state of awareness, which is step 2, then into a state of applying the strategies and the disciplines to practice these skills of excellence. And I'm telling you, this is where most people quit. We start going to the gym and then we stop. We start eating clean and then we stop. G'day, Calmstar. We start prospecting and then we stop. We start being courageous, good morning, and then we stop. If you start, stop, it's like being on a seesaw. We want to get on the bike and actually go somewhere. Does this make sense? Can you please write to me, what is the number 1 thing you've heard for yourself so far about energy and attracting opportunity, or practicing and being conditioned for excellence? Which one do you think so far you could really adopt and apply for yourself in your life? And what would that make available? Amy, which one? I'm really keen to hear. So we must practice those disciplines day after day, time after time. And until we practice consistently, hey, Gianna, I don't know if that's how I pronounce your name properly. If we don't practice those skills consistently, it will never become a habit. And that's when we have dreams and wishes without our potential being fulfilled. Does that make sense? So if you want to have a great day, I'm good on you, Grant. Simone is in reception. Simone, how is the reception for you, sister? Hi, Simone. Yes, tell me how it is for you, my love. So have a look. 1, are you clear about what you want? 2, do you have a strategy to fulfill on it? And 3, are you willing to practice what it takes consistently to then habitually be someone that gets up on time, that regularly goes to the gym, that regularly prospects, that regularly saves? I need to practice consistency so lifestyle habits are formed. Calmstar, listen, thank you for your vulnerability. 100%. Consistency is the mother of success. And you are Buyers, they want two things from you. They want trust and transparency. The best way to create trust and transparency is consistency. Consistently show up. Amy needs to get consistent. Melba, hello to you too, my love. Simone, reception is yay, good. Good to hear. Good morning, Simone. Great to have you here. So I'd love you to just share with the group, either on Facebook or on Instagram. I'm really willing to do some live coaching right here for you. Where are you lacking consistency? What is a dream of yours, or a hope or a desire of yours that you know what to do? And here's the trick. Who knows what to do? You know to get up on time, you stop pressing snooze. You know to be healthy, you've got to exercise and eat clean. You know to have a lot of leads and stock coming in, you need to go and prospect and do appraisals. Like, who knows, you know what to do, yeah? I want to hear from you. What's the area of life that you have a dream or a goal or desire and that you've been lacking taking the action? G'day, Martine and Simone. Martine, congratulations, my love. Really, really, really happy and proud of you. I won't announce anything. It's not my business to announce, but I just wanted to acknowledge your achieving a really massive goal for yourself. Oh, my cheeks are sore. And what that took in the journey that you have been going through to make that happen. Bloody awesome. Jasmine's like 100%. So talk to me. I'm going to do some coaching right here, right now. First in, best dressed. Where's an area that you're stuck, that you're not taking action in, that you know what you need to do, but you're stuck? I need some thinking music. Type it in. You're welcome, Martine. Good job, sister. Let me know how you go for round 2. Amy's saying getting healthy again. Okay, so Amy, do you know what to do to get healthy? You know you need to exercise and eat clean, yes? Just give me a thumbs up if you know that that's what you need to do. And Amy, you're always pretty open on this forum. Do you know why? So first of all, I'll let you answer that. Do you know how to get healthy? Yes, she does. Now, Amy, by the way, listen for yourself whether this is one for you or whether there's another area of your life. So Amy, you know what to do? And Amy, do you know why you're not? So you have a desire to get healthy again. You know how to do it. Do you know why you're not doing what you know you can do to get healthy? Do you know why you're not doing what you know to do to be healthy? Same with everybody else. On Facebook, I'd love someone to type in any area that you feel that you're stuck in. You have a dream, a wish, a goal, or a desire, and you're not taking any action, and you even know the action to take. Let today be the day that we take the handbrake off and give you access to take action and get a different result. I need to let go of the little things. Oh, okay, Melba. So Melba is saying I need to let go of the little things. So the little things that worry you or niggle you day to day, or the little things from the past, or the little things at work. Tell me a bit more about that. What do you need to let go of? Amy, talk to me. You're probably typing. Do you know why you don't do what you need to do to produce the results that you have? And whilst we wait for Amy's comment, I'm going to share with you all why we don't do what there is to do to achieve our goals, but after Amy's responded. So a massive theme for me in the coaching this week is just we have dreams and desires, and we are not conditioned for excellence, and we blame time, we blame money, we blame resources, we blame the CRM system, we blame internet reception, we just blame a whole bunch of things. We blame our ex, our kids. We blame things outside of our control, which keeps us disempowered and makes those things more powerful than us, which disconnects us from our ability to be resourceful. So Amy, I don't know if you're typing or you're just kicking back. I'm going to reveal to you why, and I've revealed these before. These are the 5 benefits of the ego. Greg, I know we went through these in our one-on-one session recently, and you could see the pennies dropping for yourself sitting on the couch at that venue. And Melba, I'm keen to hear a little bit more about these little things. If you do have pen and paper, please write these down. This is a game-changing piece of information. Oh, here she is, Amy. I start and then other thing. Okay, I start and then other thing happens. Pain sometimes makes you lose positivity. Ooh, yes. Okay, so you start and something happens. And when that something happens, whether it's painful or not, Amy, I guess what you're saying here is you let that get in the way of you actually being consistent with your action taking. So that is what I'll say to that one is that's the second benefit that the ego gets, which is avoiding responsibility. You consider you're avoiding responsibility to be consistent in the action taking, and you're letting yourself get derailed by whatever it is. Pain sometimes makes you lose positivity, 100%. Listen, pain is going to happen. However, suffering is a choice. And Melba, this may be connected to your thing here of little things at work that I have no control over, other people's actions that annoy me. Yes, listen, pain is inevitable. It's going to happen in life. It's part of the rich tapestry of evolution and transformation. Suffering, however, is a choice. And we suffer, we go to the third benefit of the ego, the fourth benefit of the ego, which is victim. We get to be a victim in our life. We get to be, we don't change circumstances. And why would we do that? Because that gives us an excuse and a reason to not shift our reality that we are not good enough. See, you've heard me say this before. Most of us think we're not good enough, whether it's 0.4% or 100%. And every time, Amy, we have a desire, Melba, we have a desire to achieve something, and we let something else derail us, we let something else stop us, then we are absolutely confirming that we're not good enough because we don't take the action to achieve the results. Does that make sense? Listen, to achieve results, you have to be consistent, whether that's health, whether that's money, whether that's sexual connection, whether that's relationship. Hey, Andrea, great to have you join the conversation. Patty, good morning to you. Christine, good morning to you. So, why are you letting external impact your goal? I recently lost my father-in-law. I didn't train at the gym all week because I chose to dedicate my time to being of service and to grieve and be there for my girls and my ex-husband and all of those things. And I wasn't beating myself up about that. And then I just reconnected with my training after that week. And I allowed myself to feel the feels and then do what felt right. But it's when you're stuck in long periods of time that you lose momentum. And momentum is the key to fantastic success when you're being consistent. So pain sometimes makes you lose positivity. Yes, but remember, you are never what has happened to you. You are a result of the decisions that you make. So pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. Suffering is optional, and I think you can still feel pain and grief and get on the treadmill and make a healthy salad and do yoga and sleep early. It's not either or. And this is where I like to explore taking the lid off. See, most of us operate like a fly in a jar, flying around trying to achieve greatness, yet we just need to take the bloody lid off and get out of the jar and be free. And the best way we can be free is by liberating ourselves and not letting our bad habits keep us stuck and keep our potential fulfilled, so we don't get to transform the belief that we're not good enough. Morning, Patty, much love to you. Mel, what does that provide for you, Amy? Little things at work that I have no control over. Melba, here's the deal. Thank you for responding and being honest. You can either be in your circle of concern, and most people spend hours here every single week, worried, stressed, and anxious and concerned about the stuff that they can't control. The weather, the market, other people, external conditions, competition, disruption, prop tech investment, artificial intelligence, like a whole bunch of stuff. And it's a waste of energy. And it's the second step, the second benefit of our ego sabotaging ourselves. It's avoiding responsibility. When you let other people, other situations, other drama get you off your game and off your focus, you've got a great excuse why you don't have results. So you can either have reasons or you can have results. So Melba and all of us, what we need to do is shift from our circle of concern to our circle of influence. Notice what's going on, choose where you apply your energy, and get your focus, Melba, back on your influence, your vision, your values, your actions, your standards, your game, your body, your money, your relationships, your thoughts, your words, your life. I'm going to be talking at Mindset Mastery Monday about the thing that really stops us from achieving our potential. You can see I just got really intense all of a sudden because this is the jam for me. We are walking around on this rock, floating in space, so concerned about what people think of us that we just don't deep dive into getting just busy bringing our dreams to life, and we're just living a mediocre life. So what would it take to just go, that shit doesn't matter, that inertia, that minuscule drama doesn't matter, and I'm just going to focus on my game. Melba, what would be possible if you just blocked out distractions? G'day, Fairy Mary. Hi. What would be possible for you? And consider your subconscious mind is sabotaging your success by having you be distracted by that. It just helps you keep believing that you're not good enough and not going to achieve your dreams. And, my love, not on my watch. Good morning, Warren Pass. How are you, my friend? Warren is an agent at Noel Jones out at Croydon, and he was a feature agent on Mindset Mastery Monday. Amy says, consistency has also been a problem. I've always rebelled against monotonous routine. Yeah, that's the other key thing, Amy. Well said here. Listen, there are things that we all dream and desire to achieve, yet we all have different personality profiles. So if you're a creator profile, you're going to get off on the creation of new ideas, but you're going to freaking hate the detail. You're going to hate having to put one foot in front of the other and take one step in front of the other. And so if you're a creator, you might have a bunch of ideas that you're never fulfilling, and you're either going to need to develop the skill of completion. And I'm telling you, if you're a creator that actually completes stuff, man, then you're actually in your power, and you're going to be able to achieve great things. But if you're just coming up with good ideas all the time, and you've got a toilet paper roll of good ideas with no implementation or completion and manifestation, again, we circle back to getting to be right about our shitty belief that we're not good enough. We don't have a dream build. We don't have consistency in the action taking. And it's just a really good excuse to be ordinary. So, Amy, I invite you to change your relationship with consistency. You're saying consistency has always been a problem. I like that you've said has, put that in the past. I would like you to create an empowered relationship with consistency. Pick your one area, being health. And what are you willing to consistently do, and just focus on winning the day? What could you consistently do each day and just celebrate that day, and then the next day, and the next day, and then the next day? And if you do it for 28 to 30 days in a row, boom, you've created new neurological pathways in your brain that are hardwired to fire to achieve the goals that you desire. Now, Amy's saying the physical pain can deal with. Think I have to get more of a routine. Yes, you must. Like a plan. I'm creative, artist as well. Well, that's your answer, Amy. You get off on the ignition of ideas, and you lack the discipline to be a practical magician to do the work to make the thing happen. So you need a routine. You have to and will. Great. So Amy, just declare here on the page, what is one thing that you would do to actually make that a reality? And Melbo, if you're still there, is there something that you got for yourself inside of me sharing that? So awesome. So we talked about how one of my clients was in a complete funk, about to leave the industry, even though she's already written 300,000 in the first 5 months of the financial year. And the reason she was about to leave is because she had a shitty interaction with a colleague in a meeting, and she just disconnected from her power and was stuck in that disempowerment. I encouraged her to have a completion conversation. She did that. She had a completion conversation with her principal. The principal created influence in the whole business, and boom, straight after landed a $3 million business. Please do not underestimate the fact that we are energy, and everything that's going on internally is going to attract or repel what's happening in our external world. All right. I love you. Yes, we will talk. Yes, thank you. I need to let go. You must let go. Listen, if you're holding on to evidence and suffering, then that's just proof that you're not good enough, or that life's tough, or whatever your beliefs. Melba, I really invite you I have written down a plan for next 30 days. You've already done it. Amy, give it up for Amy, everyone. A, she just got into communication. B, she took the opportunity to get some live coaching. And C, she's created a plan and written it down for the next 30 days. Amy, now the key is consistency. And my next invitation is please get an accountability buddy. Please choose someone in your life that's going to hold you accountable, that you have to text them or call them every day to declare that you have fulfilled the daily action that you've promised yourself to make. Otherwise, you're likely, like everybody else, to be, slippery with yourself and not taking the action. Great work, Amy. Oh, good on you, Calmstar. Now, Greg, forgive. Yes, Greg, have you got into action around that? Go from conceptual to physically picking up the phone and forgiving people that have, done things or said things. We're all human, giving life the best shot with the quality of awareness that we have at the time and the consciousness that we have at the time. When we forgive, we retrieve our energy, we release them and ourselves, and we return back to love. So, key is your energy attracts your income or your opportunity, and you're either disempowered or empowered. If you're disempowered, do what Melba's going to do, and whatever those beliefs, opinions, judgments, assessments are, the things that have happened to you in the past, see yourself like a little chipmunk, letting go of the acorns of suffering, and then just go bounce around in the fields and go make some friends and smell the flowers and just have fun, because life is here and gone in a heartbeat. And then don't be afraid to have courageous conversations and get back into action. Remember, a dream without a plan is just a wish. So make like Amy, create a 30-day strategy, and please get an accountability buddy to keep you on track and accountable. Good on you, Amy. And of course, just practice being conditioned for excellence. Practice, practice, practice consistency and momentum. And that is the thing that's going to propel you to being habitual and gaining mastery and confidence in any area that's important to you. So I love you. I hope you got something for yourself out of today's 2 themes of Rapid Fire Friday. Be kind to yourself. Let go of the stuff that weighs you down, because you don't need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Liberate yourself so you can go and freely live and connect and create newly. Like, you could literally, you know how long I've been thinking, I'll share myself before I wrap up. Do you know how long I've been thinking about doing yoga? Like, saying to myself, I need to do yoga, I need to do yoga, I need to do yoga. My lower back's really tight. I need to do yoga, I need to do yoga. And I have not been taking any action. Coach confession, no action. Am I training at the gym? Yes. Am I riding my bike? Yes. But am I doing yoga? No. And I just noticed it. I'm like, what is that? It's, when I'm saying what I should do, and then I'm shooting all over myself because I'm not doing anything. That's just crazy. We do this all the time. Can you relate? Do you do that too? So I just booked it. I just got on the phone and booked 10 sessions, paid up front. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to do hot yoga at Red Hill. So where are you procrastinating? What can you take soon? Hang this so you can go and actually be someone that is now doing yoga, or someone that is now training at the gym, or someone that is setting their stopwatch for 45-minute intervals to do rock solid prospecting without any distractions. Where have you been thinking about? Hey, Diane, my love, where have you been thinking and avoiding? Martine, have a great weekend, Superwoman. Thank you for your wisdom and support. Mwah. I'll speak to you today, my love. I want to just congratulate you in person. So join me Monday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I share Mindset Mastery Monday. I'm going to reveal to you the number one thing that stops us from fulfilling our potential, and how you, if you're a fly in a jar, can unlock the lid and go out there and really set yourself up for having the best new decade of your life. Patty Still, so relate on the yoga. Yeah, Patty, I'm going to be there 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Woo! Yeah, for Christmas tonight. Awesome. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for choosing to spend your beautiful, precious time and energy with me this morning. I really appreciate you being here. Hiya, Diane. And would love your company for Mindset Mastery Monday. On Monday, tag a friend, invite them along if you feel that this content will help add value to their lives. And of course, as I always end with the late great words of Maya Angelou, just remember, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Go make yourself and others feel great today, because you and they are worth feeling like the center of the universe, because what else is there? Right here, right now, you, me, love. Let's do this. I love you. Have a beautiful week. Happy show day tomorrow. We'll speak soon. And I'll see you Monday. Mindset Mastery Monday, 8 o'clock here, Facebook, Instagram. Mwah.